2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travellers Championship is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Okay, that'll work. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh. Putting for a par now.
So far, so good.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Bit disappointing, that one. Second shot on the second. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Ooh, almost went in. And back to the course with the live action. This would be a great up and down. Take that. That's quality.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
A thing of beauty.
From about 100 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yeah, well played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The par 4 fourth runs back in the opposite direction, Rich, and you've really got to be able to hit your drive well.
Difficult driving hole indeed. You must hit it down the left-hand side to have any chance of knocking it on in two, as there's some massive trees down the right-hand side that can block you out. This green is not very wide. It's narrow, it's long, it's difficult to find.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out. All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Hey, nice looking line. That was a gallant attempt. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. This one's looking good.
Disappointed to see their par putt slide by there.
And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
And that's a poor lie.
Will he be able to get out of here?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Oh my, how about that for a par? And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Okay, time to return to the action. Now just 1 over par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Par putt coming up here.
Putt is underway.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Ridge. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
That's tidy. Still looking for their first win of the season.
Finishing runner-up before this year, so they know exactly how to handle their nerves.
Wonderfully played. And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? This putt is about 8 feet.
With this putt, he'll get one up on Will Zalatoris. What a match this has been.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The par 4 seventh, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. Two just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
No, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down. Put the indicator on and it's taking a right turn. Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Oh, well played. Aren't you an expert in the bunker? Okay, let's get back to the action. Putting for birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for par. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Now, 8 shots back after that hole. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Nicely done. Time for the second shot here at the 9th.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Should be good enough to save the par.
Let's return to live play now.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Oh, what a stroke. That's inside the range, and that will take him to 1 under. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Sitting at 1 under. Well, that's a handy shot.
And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
This one has eyes for the hole. Ooh, right by the hole.
A par putt on the table.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Downhill par threes, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. It's on a great line. Yeah, he'll take that. And that will take him to 2 under.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they're really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 12th. Well struck. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 on the leaderboard. This one's online. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Hey, Rich, this second shot into 13, fraught with danger?
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will feed the golf ball back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
This looks to be heading to the green. That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up one, maybe two on this hole.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Rich, how good is that?
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 6 under.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And here we are with their 4th. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. TPC River Highlands has a number of gettable holes, but how fascinating is this drivable par 4 15th?
This hole is feast or famine for most players. Any tee shot that is missed a little bit to the left will go chasing into the water. any tee shots that are bailed out to the right, now you've got a difficult proposition you're faced with. You have to hit a pitch shot, a delicate pitch shot, to a green that sits well above you, but also runs away from you towards the water. What a par 4 this is indeed.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
Absolutely. Sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
Well, this will be a good putt to hole and a chance for second place. Was on a good line. This putt is for a share of second. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Currently has a share of second place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Opting for the 6-iron.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Oh, that's a nice line. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that one just missed the hole. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. 17, Rich, an elevated tee shot. It's a fun one, but it's less than driver.
Players obviously want to avoid the water on the right. However, you don't want to bail too far left and find that fairway bunker because your next shot is all over water. Players must stand on this tee committed to the shot at hand. You find the fairway. The second shot is intimidating because it's all over water. The green pitches from back to front towards the water, so be mindful of your spin.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Wonderful shot.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
Oh, just missed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Couldn't convert after two good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And the final hole at TPC River Highlands. If you've got a low score on the board, you really want to capitalise with a great tee shot here.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Outstanding approach shot. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Like the look of this one. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. And as this round winds down, he finishes in second place.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.